Hello everybody, Sifd here again with another backpack bounce run, and today I'm gonna be doing a run with the Reaper, the one class we have left alone for a long time now. The time has come to go into it. Now for starting equipment, I mean, this is very medium, but I could go for maybe a wooden sword, also banana. Banana is always a good choice. The build I want to do today, just to be clear, is going to be the card build, the deck build, the deck of cards build. I don't know. Let's roll them here to see if we maybe find the deck of cards right away. We found Regen, which is good in general. Wooden Butler might save us with a bit of defense. Also, it's cheap. You can also buy a piggy bank for the money, as we are low ranked. So finding and using, let's get the stone here. Finding and using whatever we can, especially piggy banks that normally are trash, is very powerful. This really. Let's roll through all of these. We found backpack space, which I was searching for, and another piggy bank. I don't think we're gonna. Let's actually go for another piggy bank. The deck of cards is in rare, so we will need to get a couple of things. Okay, so theoretically we should be winning this fight. They don't have anything of value here other than the damage, and we have block and also healing. So as long as we can block a little bit, they also miss a little bit. You know, all in all, they don't have anything, to be honest, while we have healing. What did you buy? This doesn't make sense to me. So you bought a... You literally bought a flame? This does not make sense. The character here starts with 2 flames and a sword, so... something goes wrong there. Anyway, it doesn't matter to us. Let's go with a leather bag, and I would say let's go piggy bank. I can create a shovel right this moment as a weapon of choice. Let's do that. Let's get the shovel as a weapon of choice right now, so that we have some kind of weapon early game here. And I would say let's dial down the defense we were going for, and let's rotate back into offense. Of course, money. Now, theoretically, I can fit this wooden buckler. Not theoretically, practically too, but I don't need to because I want the money more than a win. That's how I'm gonna go with this. Let's see how this is gonna go. I don't know why I locked the piggy bank. Okay, obviously we would have won if I went with a shield here, so now it's just a race. We would have won with a shield because shield beats double wooden sword for sure. We won regardless though, so it was a correct choice of actually sticking with a piggy bank. Very nice. Over the shield, of course. And from the shovel, which gives you a random item every turn, which is as always really good. Somebody on the channel gave me how to set the piggies up so that they make the most sense in room-wise, and I can buy another piggy, and we even found a cheap blueberry, but I don't care about that, honestly. Something like this should be very close to perfection. So this is 2, 3, 4 stars. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 stars. It's pretty much the same. I think the maximizing comes after the next piggy bank. So in this vein, we should do something like that. Actually, not something like that. We should definitely... I mean, I need to do like a mini reorganized time here, so that this fits perfectly. Yeah, mini reorganized time. Okay, done. Obviously, the piggy banks are not min-maxed, but that is very irrelevant right now. I can make them a bit better. Yeah, like that, I guess. Not the perfect min-max, but it's okay. I could also go with this mana and luck, but no. I want to get the deck of cards as early as possible to find as many cards as possible, because I want to do an only deck of cards build. Money obviously is going to help us with re-rolling, so that's very important here. Theoretically, we should be beating this, as we do have a shovel, and shovel in general is more powerful than a pan. Actually, this has a DPS of 2.5, this has a DPS of 2.3, so theoretically we should have the same DPS. They have regen over us, but we are winning the poison fight. Also winning the blind fight. Well, we lost in general. Spikes were also helping them. How much damage did the spikes on themselves do? Just so that we have a clear idea as to what happened. Ah, the spikes did 6 damage. So how did we lose? Yeah, literally, how did we lose? Did they have more healing? What happened? Oh, they had shielding from the garlic, and also they had regen. Yeah, they had more healing than us. Let's go. And we found another cheap buckler and a cheap flute, and we got a gemstone, a topaz here. Might as well put attachment on this. I would say reroll. I don't want any of these. My weapon of choice is going to be the deck of cards. If I don't find the deck of cards, might as well lose the game, okay? Might as well lose the game. We found even more inventory space. The deck of cards is a rare item, by the way, so rolling at 25. Actually, I'm gonna keep the coin here and roll in the next floor. Let's buy the stone. Always buy the stone if you have the choice to do so. And let's go. Wait, now I can min-max the piggies a bit better. Very nice, and I think we're good to go now. This is still the best for the 3 version piggies. And this is a double spiked shield build, which we should have this, right? Because poison wins against this thing. They don't have healing at all, so as long as I take life away from them and I poison them, we should be winning this. Yep, I think we won. Very nice and easy and chill. Nice, 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 nice. Maybe I'm gonna go with potion as a secondary. I don't know what I'm gonna go as a secondary build. Because mainly this is gonna be a deck of cards, as I said. And another cheap blueberry. What is this with the cheap stuff today? Everything is on sale. The sale, by the way, is 10%. And I'm rolling like crazy here. I will buy things that cost 1, for sure. And this is, opponent's healing is reduced. Actually, let's go with cleansing random debuffs for now. Yeah, that's, I think, a bit better. And it's also definitely throw food inside this zone. Right? This should be something like that. Nice. And this can go in the middle. Perfect, perfect. This is very nice. And actually even better. Ah, no, I prefer the attack speed. Oh, I can give attack speed to the banana and have an item inside. Yeah, that's better. I can fit even more, actually, if I min-max this smidge a bit more. Which I'm not gonna do right of this exactly. Actually, let's do that. Flip this like that. And let's go over here. And then you can go here. Forget it. Let's go. Attack speed and more stamina. Stamina is going to be relevant to us, but this is a backpack slot. Attack speed is also relevant. All of these are relevant to the build I want to create. Here we go. So, deck of cards, playing cards are offered in the shop. That's the main thing I care about. Start of battle, gain 2 luck, irrelevant. Start revealing, playing cards. Yeah, we're going to buy this, and now we're going to try to find, this is the first card here, Lovers. On reveal, steal 11 life, and if the number of cards before this is even, which it is right away because it's 0, then gain 2 health, 2 regen. And I will need to actually do reorganize because this is, we're not going to be fitting things. Definitely buy the leather bag. This can be sold. And what else can be sold? I guess I could sell the blueberry. I'm not going to play with mana, to be honest. This was just here for the time being. So sell this and sell this. Buy room. And now we can actually just fit this in. Very nice. I would like this gemstone to also be inside. So whoopsie. So might as well do this. These are not super connected. And now they are super connected. Nice. Everything to the banana. And this is gonna fire right away with stealing 11 life and giving us 2 regen. Let's go. And now we go full on deck of cards build until I get my full build. And this is not a build really. Once again. They have a wooden sword, but that's it. Yeah, Antio, I don't think you're gonna beat us unless you somehow remove the poison. But yeah, we almost have the same life. Now you do have more life because obviously starting with fire. Once again, do not make the mistake of putting weapons inside the fire pit backpack. They don't give you anything. You should only have flames inside of this. We not have changed anything here, obviously, but still, it is what it is. Very nice, easy win. And we got chipped ruby, chipped amethyst actually. We're getting a lot of these. I wouldn't really like to combine them. No, I don't want to combine them yet. We have room anyway. I found a heroic potion, but that's useless for us. I found the ripsaw blade, which is a better weapon than the shovel for sure. I think I should do a transition to have an easier time actually surviving here. So let's transition away from this. Go to the ripsaw blade. So now we have a weapon of choice. We're gonna go attack speed, steal buffs, and lock these down. So this is gonna be the super duper anti-buff weapon. And we're gonna roll into my inventory space. No, I'm gonna roll into my cards is what I meant to say. Roll them. And we found Ace of Spades, which is the next attack is gonna be a guaranteed crit. That's important for late game. We're gonna obviously buy that. Right now crits are not important, but when we're gonna find my red dragons, then the crits are gonna be super important. So there goes that. And theoretically the opponent should be literally unable to get any buffs. In case you don't know, the Ripsaw Blade, I'm gonna read in a moment actually. Let's first do this fight so I don't have text all over the place. We should be winning this. They have stamina issues for no apparent reason, I guess. We're getting iced. We're getting colded. But we won still. And now let me read what the Ripsaw Blade does. So the Ripsaw Blade, first of all, on hit removes 2 spikes and 2 regen. So opponents are not going to out-regen us or spike us to death because we have a weapon. And then the other thing it's doing is... no, actually that's it. And then I have 2 times the 20% chance to remove a buff from the opponent. Plus 10% special attack speed. That's the idea here. We're going to go Ace of Spades, of course. So this says that I gain 2 luck and 2 spikes if the cards before are even. Odd, actually. And this is even, so this is, both of these are activating, and this also gives us 1 crit on card open. So I'm gonna crit, and then also I'm gonna get 2 luck and 2 spikes, that's it. Roll them, and didn't find any value. I found another piggy bank. This is gonna make its money worth, obviously. And now I can actually min-max the piggy banks. Which, can I do this? It's supposed to be something like... Yeah, I can't really do it. Actually, I can also do it sideways. So it should be something like this. Yeah, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is the min-max version of that. Over this, obviously, right? Because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6. So this is how you min-max piggy banks, based on what I got on my Discord. And let's roll them. And we found another Lover's card, which I'm gonna buy. So this is gonna give us another 2 regen and 11 damage to the opponent. We found a Blood Amulet, we don't care about that. And we found the most important card we're gonna ever find, which is the Hollow Fire Lizard, because this does the most damage. So this does 12 damage plus 4 damage for each card before it, and it also gives us 3 heat. Now, in general, it's very important I want to mention why I'm going into the deck build, because I haven't played this in the past before. And the reason is they buffed, they added 2 new cards, and one of the 2 cards is the Fool, and the Fool is what makes the card deck a thing. Before the Fool card, that was not a thing, that we just crit them to almost death. So that's very, very important to realize that the Fool used to be, did not used to be a thing and now is a thing. And we got the subclass unlocked. Now for subclasses, I'm not really sure what we're gonna go with. They added 2 new subclasses. The one subclass, the Cold One, heal 10 or gain 3 mana or gain 2 heat. All 3 of these are good for us. Mana is irrelevant actually. And then triggers 15% faster for each food or potion around it. And then whenever you enter the shop, upgrade an adjacent potion. So the idea is that you just heal a bunch, but this has up to 50% attack speed for each. So let's say 6 times 15, that is 30, 90% attack speed, 90% faster casting. So let's say every 2.5 seconds, heal 10, which is good, gain 3 regen, which is useless, or gain 2 heat, which is almost useless. So I'm not really sure about that. And then we got the Snake, which has 5% chance for each luck to protect poison from being removed by the opponent, so they cannot cleanse their poison. Inside of battle, gain 4 luck and 30 maximum health for each pet. But I'm not gonna have pets, unless the piggy banks are pets, which they are not. So this also doesn't really fit. Specifically pets, let's actually see what pets are. Am I recording actually? Yeah, I'm recording. So pets are dragons and wolf and tigers, which are not gonna actually be part of the build, to be honest. Even the ruby chunk is not gonna be part of the build. So yeah, I don't think that's also fits. Then we got Mr. Struggles, inflict fatigue on debuff, a chance to deflect the same debuff to the opponent, and health drops below an amount. Wait, health drops below half. That's new. Item trigger 100% faster for 8 seconds. And plushies are offered in the shop. Oh, this got completely remade. Most likely this thing is what we're gonna go with. But do I want to go plushies? Can I even see what the plushies are? I mean, they should be in gated items, straight up. Here they are. So it's either Mr. Struggles, Mrs. Struggles, which is remove 1 buff for each type from your opponent. Okay, and then Misfortune. Use 1 luck to gain 2 buffs of the type which have the most. So this just gives you the buff you already have a bunch of times. Honestly, I don't want that either. Then we got the Chris Dagger, which I definitely don't want because it's gonna trigger my Ace of Spades, which I want to keep intact. And then we got the Nocturnal Locker, which is that steal 20 life, your healing is amplified by 25%, and your poison steals through lifesteal. I guess this is the only logical one, because it gets my healing is amplified. And I mean, none of these make sense, okay? None of these make sense to build. I don't know why there is no deck build related one. I guess I'm gonna go with the Lock Lifter because it's gonna give us some healing. Otherwise, I guess Fatigue, right? Like Mr. Struggles Fatigue, and then... But the issue with this is that it's gonna give us the things on the shop that I don't want to buy. I could buy Mr. Struggles and just have him on the side. That would also be a solution. Just have this guy on the side and never buy anything from him. And yeah, I guess I'm gonna try this. Let's go Mr. Struggles. And we're gonna have him just on the side exist. We're never gonna put him inside the deck, because if I put them inside here, we're gonna start finding those plushies. And once again, I'm gonna repeat, we don't care about removing buffs from the opponent slowly, and we don't care about getting a buff a lot of times. I'm gonna buy the Hollow Lizard, obviously. And not only that, but I'm also gonna buy... we don't need the shield. We're also gonna buy the Darkest Lotus. On reveal, for each card before this, gain 3 mana and remove 3 random buffs from your opponent. So this is mainly the debuff thing. And that's why the plushies don't matter, because we have a super debuffer here. We don't need the plushie to debuff 1 at a time. That's pretty much the reasoning there. Let's flip these in a way where things actually fit down here. Nice. And now I can definitely somehow fit... You know what? I'm trying to min-max the piggies right now. Forget the piggies existing and min-maxing them, whatever. Let's push these... Oh, not all of these. Push these all 1 up, and then you can go like this, and we can get my good old shieldy boy back. Right? Here we go. And we're also gonna put Mr. Struggles in the board, obviously. We're gonna say you buff the banana when the time comes. So right now, the banana or the sword? Actually, both of them. Why not? Why not? Because it's not possible. No, it isn't gonna be possible. Banana and sword. So if I hit half-life, the sword's gonna start attacking crazy fast, and the banana's gonna start healing us fast. Now the idea is, deck of cards opens the Lovers, opens the Ace of Spades, opens the Lovers, opens the Dark Lotus, and at the very end, Holy Lizard does 12 plus 4 damage for each card before this. This is right now 4 times 4. That's 16, and 12, that's like 36 damage, 38 damage, something like that. So that's nice. But let's go. Once again, we don't really use mana, but we're gonna also remove a bunch of buffs when that thing happens. So, are they gonna get buffs? They have 2 Vampirism. That's gonna get away right away. They're not gonna be able to keep this. And in a moment, boom, they're gone. And the 28 damage from the Hollow Lizard. So yeah, but that's going well. In general, the build is gonna take a while to function. It's gonna take us a while, but what we need is, I would say, let's actually beat this fight. We are fatiguing them to death. Very nice. I'm gonna tell you in a moment here what exactly we want. Do not give me a plushie, please. Well, a plushie is here. Let's take this away. I'm not gonna take that. So we want to get the following. We want to get, I would say, 5 hollow lizards, 5 ace of spades. We already have 1 and 1, by the way. And then we also want to find 3 fools. That's it. So 3 fools, 5 lizards, 5 crits. And I found lovers. I don't really need the lovers per se, but might as well put that in so that we delay the explosion. Also, this is cheap. I don't want that backpack. I don't need it. And we found another hollow lizard. Very nice. That's literally part of the build. Even more money for rerolls. I would say, yeah. We are still at round 9, and we're gonna get up to round 15 minimum. So that means this is gonna give its money worth. None of these, but I will buy a backpack. Now I want to find... Nice, nice, nice. And just like that, I already got my 3 fire hollow lizards. That's very nice. Now let's put Mr. Struggles back in. Let's throw money inside of this. And just like that, we don't have room anymore. So I would say this goes. And that should give us enough room for the other 2. So let's zigzag. I guess reorganize time to fit things in here, because otherwise I don't see them fitting. Okay, we're back. Now, obviously, the piggy banks are all over the place. We're not gaining that much max life out of them anymore, but I don't think that really matters. And I would say let's actually go. This is still pin max. This is good. This is nice. We also got a next hollow lizard lined up. I think we're good to go. Actually, I can even buy the next hollow lizard. Yeah, and I have 2 rooms here, so let me reorganize time again. Okay, I did everything. We did it, boys. So I removed the banana from inside the poison zone, and now everything is triggering. So, 11 lifesteal and 2 regen. Crit. 11 lifesteal and 2 regen. Remove all the buffs. At least a bunch of buffs. And then we also have the Ripsaw Blade removing also a bunch of buffs before this even happens. So it's gonna remove even more buffs. The lovers, and then hollow lizard, hollow lizard, hollow lizard for a bunch of explosions at the end. That should give us the win. I now need the 3 fools guaranteed. And this is a Snecko build. Let's see how this goes. They have more health than us, obviously. But it doesn't matter. We're taking away most of them buffs. Their buffs. We're losing the poison fight, but that's okay. And they don't have buffs anymore. And now explosions, explosions, and 1 more explosion. And now it's actually a race. We're losing the poison fight, but we won through a draw. Very nice. Very nice. Off into another life here. And for another... I don't want another lovers. I got enough of them. We now want to get my other cards. Although lining up the lovers is good, and this is a cheap card, so let's take it. Another piggy bank. This is still gonna pay for itself. We have like 6 more fights for sure. Roll them. Another lovers. Oh, I forgot to remove this. Found Mr. Fortune. Let's buy another lovers. Roll them. Now race of carrots. That's a yes guaranteed. And also more inventory space is a yes. I'm even thinking about selling Mr. Struggles, man. But I shouldn't do that. And let's continue with lining these up. I don't think I can line these up. Now this definitely goes here. And this lover should go theoretically here. So that gives us regen. But do I care about this thing giving us regen? Honestly, I don't think it really matters. So if anything, I would say it should go here, so that the Black Lotus removes more buffs, and we have it like that, yeah. And I will definitely buy this in the inventory space. Let's go. The reason I want this is the crits with the Hollow Lizards. You're gonna see the build when it gets to its perfect amount. Now, the Hollow Lizards right now alone, I think, do about 150 damage on their own. I'm not exactly sure. I'm gonna look into it in a moment here. And we're about to fire them. Boom, 36, boom, 40, and 46, 44 in death. So right now the Hollow Lizards do about 120 damage is what I would say. About 120 damage. Yeah, it's 44, 40, and 36. So these two together are 90. And then this one is another 40, 130 damage is what they do right now. We got a crit. We got another lovers. That's cheap. Roll them. How much can I sell the lovers back, by the way? For 2. So I'm only wasting 1 coin when I'm using them. I forgot to remove this again. I would like to buy a stamina pack, not because I want it, but because inventory space is what we want. Roll them. None of these, roll them. And upon our Black Lotus to remove all the buffs. And also we're gonna get our stamina pack for inventory management. So can I throw these in right now? I don't think so. I mean, I can definitely throw 2 in, as there is an inventory space here. So I can literally do this and this. Which obviously I'm not gonna do those. You should go here. You should go here. I'll line these up 1 more. Nice. And the lover should definitely not be last. So let's leave 1 lover outside. And we're gonna say you go over here. and then you go here, and you go to the end. So right now, my Hollow Lizards are 4 times 8, plus 4 times 9, plus 4 times 10. So this alone here is 52 damage. And the rest one are for less each. So nice, I need full cards. Without full cards, this is not a thing. We need full cards guaranteed. And this is a Phoenix, which should destroy us. These builds are supposed to be one of the better ones, based on my own assumption. Yep, they're actually melting us. I'm still opening cards here. We didn't even remove their buffs. We got destroyed by them. By the way, we could have those boys. If I hit the Black Lotus over here, we would have opened up the Flame Away and we would have survived. They would never revive. They had 13. Yeah, we had this. We had this. We had that fight. Remove all the buffs. I would say we need one of those. Remove all the buffs a bit earlier. And nice. That's nice. Cheap. No, not cheap, but a room. Good room. And we found another Hollow Lizard. Very nice. Where are the full cards? Where are the full cards? I'm only getting the cards we used to get all the time. So I'm gonna say we go with a Preemptive Lotus right here. Right, so that's gonna be, how many cards? That's gonna be 3 cards. So this is 9 buffs removed. I would say it's a bit very late there. So, yeah, 5 times. This is 15 buffs removed. And then another roll at 7 here. Which I can actually push back just a smidge. There can be another Lovers here. Yep, and then the second Lotus. Whoop, that was a mistake. The second Lotus should be here. Okay, the 3 Hollow Lizards are in. So we go Lovers, crit, Lovers, 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 remove 15 buffs. And then Lovers, crit, Lovers, and then we just fire all the buffs away and then we just try to kill them at the end. Let's go. I need a Fool, man. Without Fool, we're very weak. We are very weak without the Fool card. Okay, this might be a thing. They don't have good weapons. They have a Fencing Rapier, which is irrelevant to me. As long as I can survive here. Which I am. I popped the buffs. Boom, they're gone. I'm still losing. I healed a bit with the Lovers. And one more. I'm gonna die. So close. No! The Hollow Lizard was so close to opening, man. So close to opening. This thing had almost opened up and then that would have killed him. I need fools. Another Hollow Lizard, another Hollow Lizard. Are you serious right now? And another... Wow. Okay, game really wants us to not get what I want. Do I want another Darkest Lotus? I don't think we want another Darkest Lotus, man. We have too many of them already. Too much darkness has taken a toll on us. Especially if you think about the fact that we can't even fit this thing. You know what? I'm gonna say you go 1 down, and you go over here. Yeah, this literally still fits. I would like to have one of these Hollow Lizards early so I can get a flame. Let's put it here, I would say. So I can get a flame. And then this Lovers can go... This is irrelevant, I guess here, it doesn't matter. At the end they're gonna explode. Do I want another Darkest Lotus? Removing buffs from the opponents? Maybe. Also the crown that makes us damage immune with the Darkest Lotus would fit, because we have mana I'm not even using. I already have 2 Darkest Lotus, that's okay. Another Ripsaw Blade, roll them. I need to stop having this in inventory. Roll them. Nope. That's enough. Let's go again and try our best. I mean, we can't really do anything about it. I don't want to roll away my coins. And this is the same build as us, and they're about to get a Super Gooberate, but they have made a mistake and didn't line them up. Or at least in my screen, they haven't lined them up. Doesn't matter. This is going to be a guaranteed win. Guaranteed win here. We're about to open up my Lotus Eye. We're losing from the poison fight. They're losing in general. It takes us a long while to open everything up. Look at this. We're in fatigue mode, and now this thing opened up. Yeah, now we're doing the explosions. Okay, it takes us a while, but it's okay. None of these, honestly. Let's throw away this guy. Roll him. No, I'm still hoping to get a Fool. 1 Fool, man. Give me 1 Fool card. One. Only 1. You're not serious. I got another Lotus. Yeah, no. I have too many of these already. I mean, I'm gonna get another Hollow Lizard for sure. I guess what attack speed? Does that even fit? We need 3 single spotters, honestly. I mean, this fits here. So I need only 1 single spotter. I need... You're not serious. Up. Okay, I'm gonna get a Glowing Crown. I'm even thinking about throwing this away. You know what? I'm already in Endless. I think I should play to my memes. And that specifically means I'm throwing away my Ripsaw Blade. And my Fatigue Boy. I'm going all in on the stupidity. And we're gonna buy a Growing Crown. That is gonna heal us and also give us 2 seconds of immunity. Based on the fact that the Lotus is gonna give us enough mana for that to work out. Let's see how this is gonna go. Until I find a Fool. Because I want to do this build regardless. Like, this is the build I want to do. Also, I should line up the crits with the Hollow Lizards. So right now we're not losing anything, and I just became immune. And I'm still healing a bunch. Nice. They're gonna lose all their buffs in a moment. Boom, they're gone. And now we start attacking them. Let's go. Boom, 56. Another one. Boom, 60. Another one. Boom, 64. Another one. Boom, 68. And you're gone. Easy enough. We won with only cards. It happened. We won with only cards. I don't want the attack speed. What I do want, though, is the attack speed to be on this thing. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Let's roll into cards, please. Do I need to throw this out and throw this in again for the game to realize? Give me cards. Not lovers. Okay, we found the last one. Give me cards, not lovers. Yes, so this card frees the opponents and gives us shielding so we don't die. Which I'm just gonna line up. And this should go, I would say, here. And this should definitely go before explodings. So one goes here, so it crits there. And then this should go like here, so it crits close to the end. This whole lizard's not gonna be there. This whole lizard's gonna be here at the very end. Nice. So right now we go lovers, lovers, lovers. One random damage to give us attack speed. Lovers, all opponents lose all the buffs and we become damage immune. Lovers, we get some shielding to not die. Lovers, and then all opponents lose everything. And then we go, we crit, boom. And then let's go with a crit at the very end so the opponent explodes. I'm gonna roll for 2. And we found an Uno reverse. Reflect 3 debuffs. If there are no duplicate cards before, steal 2 buffs. If there aren't any so this needs to be early. I might as well go here. So that's gonna trigger a guaranteed. And then this lovers can go, I guess, before the end. Yeah, something like this. And this can go here. Nice. So let's roll for 2 again. And we're okay, let's go. So we got a new reverse card, which is gonna trigger as far as I understand. No duplicate cards before it is a thing. Boom, and we steal some buffs away. They have Empower, that's irrelevant to us. They just became immune. We're gonna remove everything. They're trying to get some mana here. I'm immune now. They are gonna lose everything again. And now we begin. Lovers, and let's go. Crit, boom, 120. 64. 68, and boom, crit. They survived with a bit, and now I can't do anything about it. We hope that fatigue kills them. We literally just hope now. Because that's the build, we can't do anything about this. And we won from fatigue, easy enough. Give me a fool, man, give me a fool. Give me one fool, one. I'm gonna get another Hollow Lizard, I guess, forced here. Not forced, of course. I would like the crit to happen at the final Hollow Lizard. Give me a fool. You're not serious. By the way, the fool is legend. What is the fool? The fool is epic, so I can't even get a. Oh, we found another glowing crown to make us immune twice. I think that is the play. That's definitely the play. We're gonna buy another crown and let's put it here. Roll them. The piggy bank. And we're out of money. I would say cleansing random buffs every 8 seconds happens so rarely. I'm gonna go with money. And this here is Stamina Regen, which is also useless. Throw this out, roll him. Didn't find the fool. Yeah, these are completely irrelevant. And the piggy bank doesn't fit either, though. So piggy bank's also relevant. I cannot really see how I can somehow transpose these. I can actually see how I can somehow transpose these. Here we go, I saw it. I'm still missing one spot right there. Let me think about this for half a second. Yeah, let me reorganize time. Yeah, I cannot see it, I don't know, man. Yeah, I can straight up not find it. I need to change even more stuff around. I don't think it's worth a while. Let's just leave these there and let the piggy bank exist. And let's go on. Please give me one fool, man. I just want one at this point. Not 3. I wanted 3. Whoa, this should destroy us. This is not min-maxed, though. This should destroy us, but it's not min-maxed. We're gonna lose, of course, in a moment. Maybe somehow remove buffs is gonna save us. It did save us. We're immune to death right now. Come on, one more immunity. I think it's here, right? Yep, I'm immune again. Still alive. And now we go on the offensive, but it's a bit too late, though. Yeah, it's too late. Fair enough. Without a fool, it's not possible. The Hollow Lizard is useless. I need a fool, straight up. Okay, maybe shielding is gonna somehow save us, especially if it's cheap. I would say let's go here. Roll him. I need the fool. One fool, man. One fool. One. Ah, at long last. Cards are revealed 35% faster. If this is the first card, it gives you Empower. Okay, so now I'm gonna fit even more cards in this. And I got another Cleansing Crown. Do I have... How much mana do I gain? 9 times 3, that's like 3D mana. Yeah, we can have another crown. Let's definitely sell this. And the piggies in general, because we will need to fit these in. Right now, how much money do I have stacked in piggies? Are these 10 coins? These are 10 coins. Let's make 10 coins out of piggies. And buy another immunity. Nice. And now these even fit. Super nice. Yeah, now I guaranteed need to do a reorganized time, because this is not lined up in a way where this actually is gonna work out for us. Okay, here we're back. Somehow these things fit. And now the idea is we go Fool first. Cards are revealed 35% faster. Then we go with Reflect 3 debuffs, and if there are no duplicate cards before, also Steal 2. Right? And then we go with Lovers. We go 1 Hall of Fire, so we get like 3 heat. Maybe that's somehow gonna help us. Then we go Lovers, Darkest Lotus. We get 15 mana and remove 15 buffs. One of these 3 trigger to give us damage immunity. Then we go Lovers, 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 Lovers. Shielding, Shielding. This is a bit late. Then we go remove another 9 debuffs and get another 9 times 3, 27 mana. That's gonna give us another immunity. And then we're gonna go Shielding, Shielding, Lovers. Until that point, somewhere here, it's gonna hit the other immunity. And then we go with Follow Lizard, crit the next one. Actually, why crit the next one? We're gonna go crits at the very end. So we're gonna go Hollow Lizard, Hollow Lizard, Hollow Lizard, then prepare a crit, boom, crit this thing, prepare a crit, boom, crit this thing, and win the game. Let's see how this is gonna go. Hopefully I'm gonna find out who fool, by the way. Let's go. And this guy has a chance of surviving. Let's see how this gonna go. They're gonna also smack us like crazy. The crowns also give us a lot of healing in general, so we should survive too. And boom, we got our first immunity here. They didn't do anything to us. They're still gaining buffs, but whatever. They're also stealing buffs away from us, but that doesn't matter. We got immunity, immunity, and now we start. Go. Fire. Boom, 64. Boom, 68. Boom, 74. 47. 49. Crit lineup. Boom, 109. And then crit lineup was happening for the next one too. We got them. So now the build actually works. Now it actually works. At 22 seconds, we have 1 Holy Lizard, 109 damage. Very nice. And I obviously want another Fool would be the best. Another Fool would be the best. So we're gonna force a Fool. No, I'm not gonna get anything else other than a Fool. Nope. The card always appears here, by the way, so that's why I can roll this fast. And find the last Lotus, and we didn't find any of the things we wanted. I was literally asking for 1 card the whole game. We didn't find it, but it's okay. We also didn't find any other Ace of Spades for more crits, but that's nice. I mean, nice, whatever. Let's hope we're gonna win here. Let's see what the final opponent's gonna be. And it's a Rainbow Goobert, which theoretically should have this. I would like to do the Rat build. You know what? Tomorrow we're gonna do a Rat build. Pets build. We're gonna do Pets Ranger. Because I'm seeing so many people play the Pets Ranger. And also Gooberts. We became immune. They have a bunch of buffs. And I have it at 0.7 speed, by the way. That's why this is going like that. But still, we're immune. They haven't lost any life yet whatsoever. We're gaining shielding. We're freezing them a little bit. They got all the buffs back, so we no longer remove buffs. First dragon, 72. Third dragon, boom, 76. Crit line up. Boom, 168. They're toast. And then another 300 dragon was coming. I mean, 168 on this one, and this would have been another 20 times 4, that's 80, and 12, that's 80, 92, and then double times 2, that's like about 180 damage dragon coming in at the end. So, yeah, that's pretty much the build. I was not able to min-max this to the most complete min-max version possible, because I needed, I would say, 3 Fools, if not 5. Like, imagine having 3 to 5 Fools. Like, imagine instead of having 2 White Dragons, by the way, these cards here are legendary, and this is epic. These are also epic. Imagine instead of having these 2 White Rise, we had 2 more Fools. That would have made all these cards open up instead of, right now they're opening up once every 0.92 is when they were opening up. Actually, let's see what the Fool does as a difference. So in the very, very beginning, the cooldown of these are 1.5. Right? You can see it there at the end. And then it becomes 1.11 the moment the Fool opens. Did I mix that up? I think the Fool opens at 1.5. Yeah, here we're already at the Universe card, so the Fool has opened. And brings them down to 1.1. And realize, please, that all of these cards, I mean, if we go a little bit later, and we get to the point where we have already fired the Lotuses, Now I do have 3 heat. So all of these cards open up 1.6. So think about every single card of these, which we have 20 of, right? We have 20 cards in this line, 21 I guess, if you count the last one. We have 21 cards here. All of these cards, each one of them is half a second faster. So that means 10 seconds faster activation throughout this whole thing, right? Because it's 20 cards, half a second each, 10 seconds throughout this. So I was able to get to the end within 20 seconds. If I didn't have the Fool, this would have taken us 30 seconds. Actually, what am I talking about? 40 seconds, right? No, it's plus 10 seconds. 30 seconds. 30 seconds is what this would have taken us if we didn't have the Fool. And if I had a second or third Fool, it would have even taken us even less, right? Maybe within 10 seconds of the run, everything is already open. That's what I wanted to achieve. I was not able to achieve this, but I guess this is what it is. So if you want to copy this build, it's very simple. The moment you start finding Dark Lotuses, you are forced to buy Glowing Crowns, so you can actually survive by becoming immune as long as possible, right? This gives you 5 times 3 mana 15. This gives you 9 times 3 mana 27. So this is like 40 mana between these two. So you can definitely sustain like 4 crowns, if not 5, if you have the Lotus a bit deeper into the build. And I found so many Lotuses, by the way. This is supposed to be a godly card. I found so many Lotuses and only found one full. You know what? I'm going to stop crying about it. It is what it is. By the way, the reverse card can only steal buffs twice, right? Once when you play it, and then once when you play it the second time, because this has no duplicates before this. So the first reverse card is gonna be alone. The second reverse card's gonna... Oh, also reverse card doesn't even work if you have too many fools. You're supposed to line up the fools later after the reverse cards. It's stupid. Just don't do it. The fools is what you want. So yeah, just get a bunch of fools, get 3 lotuses, line up the dragons with the crits in the end, and that's it, man. Literally, just 2 or 3 lotuses, a bunch of crowns, a bunch of fools, and then a bunch of holy lizards and ace of spades. By the way, I have to mention these many holy lizards is also very, very rare to happen. But still, I would have preferred 2 more fools and 2 more ace of spades, and I would have sacrificed both holy lizards and also both Dark Lotuses, and I mean most of other things too. Anyway, that's going to be it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tomorrow I'm gonna play the pets build because I completely forgot about it existing, and we're gonna see how good or not that is. A bunch of people are trying to maybe do Gooberts, I guess, on low ranks. I was also low ranked. That's why I wanted to do this card build. In general, I would never suggest this. This is not a good build. Just to point that out. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. As always, thanks for watching, and see you guys around.